She
when
doesn't
we
talk
got
to me.
there. Didn't talk to me at all. She said hi to the girls. They were like her and Eliana and Ella Andrews were all kind of sitting in the lobby when we got there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so did you guys sit with Sadie? They're like, for like 5 minutes, and then Sadie went and sat with Avery and with the band. Like, oh. Here we go. Game 2. Minnesota Meltdown. Big Ice Arena. Literally. Called Big. Bloomington Ice Garden. Game 2, Warriors versus the Woodbury Gold team, I think. This is actually, should be a little better game than yesterday. Woodbury is not like second in the state. Right back to Emma. Big shot. Nice glove save by the Woodbury goalie.
Already better than yesterday.
Yeah, I already got more shots than yesterday, I think.
You got a shot. Good.
Hey, Jason. Rob on the camera today.
Yeah.
He'll do a fantastic job, I'm sure. His microphone is muted. So right now we got it's like Anderson, Picka, Hartman, McKean, Butler, Woodbury behind their net. Butler comes in deep nicely to hold the zone. Picka covers for her, picks up the loose puck, cross to McKean. Now McKean dumps it in. Anderson gives chase. Hartman at the near board. Gets it up to Anderson. Anderson looking for a play. Picka's out in front. She's tied up a little bit, but Woodbury moves it up ice. Butler defended that nicely. Puck squirts across to the far side. Woodbury plays it up. Now we got Felton and Caitlin out there. Madison, that is. Hartman drops it to Caitlin. Caitlin still battling along the boards. Try to get out to Butler. Does. Through some traffic. Shot goes on. Glove saved by Woodbury goalie.
I think they changed the lines.
Yeah, maybe did a little bit. So yeah, Caitlin. Now it's Caitlin, Mackenzie, and Madison, Kylie, and Rhiannon. Woodbury controlled the face-off. Puck comes out of the zone. Kylie's got to beat her player. She does. Gets it up to Mackenzie nicely. Mackenzie crosses the blue line into the offensive zone. Now Madison chases it down. Caitlin out in front. Woodbury picks it up in front of their goal. Move it up through their zone. Held right outside the blue line by Rhiannon. She carries it in. Got it knocked off her stick, or she had an opportunity. Now the puck comes deep into the Warriors zone. Kylie gets control. Looking for a pass. She's got traffic on both sides of her. She gets it through to Elise. Elise tried to clear, picked up by Woodbury. Now Hazel up to Sophie, but off her skates. Sophie versus a smaller little Woodbury player, but Woodbury moved it nicely through their zone and out across center ice. Good offensive zone pass. Shot comes on. Scarlett steers that one to the side. Now Hazel. Kylie hits Elise on a breakout. Warriors are going to change. Elise gets through one player, gets by her nicely as the Warriors offense catches up. Emma Butler goes in deep. She plays the puck off the board to herself. Now held at the blue line by McKean. McKean's tripped. No call. That was a stick right in her skates, though. Picka. Good job. And Warriors are offsides. 11.5 now remaining in the first period. It's been a little back and forth. Definitely in favor of the Warriors so far. Caitlin, Hartman, Picka. Butler, McKean. Caitlin wins the face-off. Back to Butler. McKean. Picka. Gets it knocked off her stick, but she holds it in the zone. Emma prevents that pass from going outside the zone. Picka, Hartman. Now into the near corner. Hartman, Caitlin. Gets it back to Butler. Butler tried to cross to McKean. Bunch of traffic. Caitlin came away with the puck. Ended up going into the corner out of her shot. Now Caitlin intercepts that pass. Her shot goes right through the blue paint. Cross ice to Picka. Now, out at the blue line, McKean, big shot, hits a Woodbury player and knocked down. Caitlin putting some pressure on. She's checked into the boards and knocked down. No call. Butler, she's tripped up. They're going to call that one. Thank you. You had to call one. That was probably the third penalty they should have called. They finally got Woodbury for one. I zoom it in like a quarter of the way up. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now we got Sophie, Felton, Kylie Rhiannon, Kenzie in the corner. Madison, I'm sorry, Mackenzie passed it to Madison. Her shot goes wide left. Madison holds it in. Kenzie helps her out. I'm sorry, I'm getting it backwards again. Now Kylie. Gets it in deep. Madison. Back to Mackenzie. Just past her stick. Kylie came in, held it. Now Mackenzie again, the half board. Bouncing puck. Woodbury clears it out. Rhiannon to Caitlin, right off the bench. She couldn't get it in deep. Now cross ice pass. Kylie holds the zone. Eventually comes out. Grabbed by Sturgis. Sturgis's pass went all the way back into the Warrior zone. No damage. Rhiannon to Elise. Now Elise. It's Hazel. Stolen at the blue line by Woodbury. Caitlin behind the net. Woodbury possessing the puck behind the net. Pressured by Caitlin though. She can't do anything with it. Too many Warriors in her way. Eventually, Caitlin comes away with it. Sends it around to Kylie. Now Hazel. Hazel to Caitlin, just went through her stick. Now Elise. Caitlin leaves it for Hazel. To Kylie. Some decent passing going on here. Gotta put a little more on it, Kylie. Eventually, Rhiannon hit Sophie right off the bench. Oh, she had a good opportunity. Good defensive play by the Woodbury defender. Now out to the blue line. Penalty is over to Woodbury. There's a good one. Sophie centered it right out in front, and Hartman just tapped it in for a nice goal. Warriors gonna lead. Here, now the score. There we go.
16, 18,
We'll have to rewatch it. That was a nice play, huh? Right? Hartman. Hartman. Great redirect shot. First goal of the tournament. No.
leads the
Oh,
team
first.
in assists.
Yep.
First goal of the season.
Yes. It's a good one. It's a way to start. It's always good to start with a lead. 8 minutes remaining in the first period. Now Picca on the far side. She plays it off the boards, held by Woodbury. Now in the corner, McKean plays it up to Picca. McKean picks it up again, but it's knocked off her stick. Woodbury fans on that centering pass. Sophie sends it all the way down. That's going to go on net. Oh, not quite. So icing on the Warriors. Caitlin, Felton, Kylie Rhiannon. Face off one. Now Kylie behind the net. She's pressured. It's a little stick battle. Caitlin, Kylie, both there. Eventually, Caitlin comes away with it. Caitlin up to Madison, just a little bit out far for a reach. But Madison gets it up to Mackenzie. She's got room for a breakaway chance. Oh! That's a trip on the goalie. That was a penalty shot. Should be a penalty shot. Yep, it's a penalty shot. We're going to get penalty shot. Yep. Madison gonna get a penalty shot. What? Oh, come on. He did the little. Oh, they're not gonna give her a penalty shot.
Oh, come on. Penalty shot.
Woodbury parents are pretty happy that they didn't give her one, even though I'm pretty convinced that they should have. Maybe if she didn't have the puck on her stick, that would be the one reason why they wouldn't, and the goalie came out and kind of poked it away before she tripped her, so it's the only reason I can see. But either way, power play for the Warriors. Felton, Caitlin, Rhiannon, Kylie. Rhiannon across to Kylie. Kylie puts it in deep, hits a Woodbury player. Rhiannon prevents that from coming back out, but eventually it does. Now Rhiannon, Madison hits Caitlin. She gets it in deep. Felton's change. Hazel and Elise on now. Woodbury in their own zone. Caitlin intercepts that pass, plays it back to Rhiannon. Rhiannon gets it to Kylie. Kylie. Now Sophie. Sophie, Hazel. Hazel still with it. She crosses to Kylie. That was a smart pass. Now Elise. She gets it in just enough where Sophie can chase it down. Elise blocks that outlet pass. Hazel back to Kylie. Kylie with a little one-timer slapper that didn't get through. Rhiannon holds it in. Now picked up by Elise. Oh, just knocked off her stick and outside the zone. Hazel's pass back wasn't quite on target. Now grabbed by Kylie. Kylie to Hazel, bouncing puck. She gets it up to Elise. Just comes off the end of her stick. Grabbed by Hazel. Now played to the near side by Sophie. 16 seconds remaining in the power play. Hasn't been the strongest power play for the Warriors this time. Kylie, Sophie. Sophie up to Hartman. She makes a nice move, comes free. Makes another one. She runs into traffic. She's got Picka with her. She dropped it to her, but just outside of Picka's reach. Now Caitlin holds it in deep. Hartman with a centering pass. Broken up. Now to Caitlin. Caitlin's shot got redirected and almost on target. Now Picka backhands it to Butler. Butler's shot right out in front. Hit a Woodbury player. Now loose puck. Hartman. 4:44 remaining in the first period. That play gets out of the zone. Picked up by McKean. Back to Butler. Butler got Hartman on a breakup chance right inside the zone. Butler comes in, pressures nicely, hold the zone. Caitlin backs her up, holds it in again. Now Woodbury behind the net. Picka ran into the net, knocked it off its mooring, so we got a stoppage. Net loose. So Anderson, Felton, Butler, McKean. Faceoff comes out of the zone since we knocked it off the moorings. Sophie wins the faceoff. Back to Butler. She puts it right up into the zone. Crosses it to McKenzie. McKenzie or Anderson can get it on their stick cleanly. Now Anderson tried to backhand center pass. Sophie, Felton, McKean, Butler. Kenzie, Anderson. Now Madison. Somebody's got to get in front now. There's Sophie's there. Comes free. McKean gets it up. Madison, shot back to Butler, who shoots. Now picked up. Sent back up. Woodbury sends it in deep. They're going to call no icing. Izzy McKean. Caitlin, Madison, Hazel. Madison carries it up. It's a 2-on-1 chance. Shot. Good glove save by the Woodbury goalie. Still 1-0, 3:03 remaining in the first period. Been some pretty good pressure for the Warriors. They have more momentum currently. Caitlin wins the face-up, back to Rhiannon. Her shot was blocked. Managed to hold the zone briefly. Eventually comes out, grabbed by Kylie. Now Hazel in a battle. Caitlin. Hazel, she gets it up and dumps it in. Warriors got to go to work in the offensive zone. That play was knocked down nicely by Elise. Gets it right to Caitlin, kind of hit her feet. Now Kylie with a big rip. Right on target, but covered up by the goalie. Her slappers are getting a little better. She's gaining a little confidence. Face-off now won by Woodbury. Elise in the corner. Hazel to help her out. Ooh, Woodbury was tripped up. I think Hazel might have got her stick in there, but now Kylie puts it right towards the net again. Knocked to the boards. Held in by Rhiannon. And then Elise backed her up and held it from going out. Hazel makes a nice power play right in front of the net. Elise's shot goes just wide. Now Kylie. Woodbury gets to it first, sends it down ice. Rhiannon.
Yep, gotta go.
Warriors offense change. Hartman, Picka, Sophie. Now dumped into the zone. Kylie, round to Sophie, back to Kylie, back to Sophie. That was a nice play to have forward momentum. Sophie sent it back to Kylie, and Kylie, just offsides. Hartman drug her skate, but she just had a little bit too much momentum. Now 1:24 in the first period. Butler, McKean. McKean dumps it in. Woodbury clears it out. Icing on Woodbury.
I wish they would do the shots.
I know.
No music either.
I know. No music, no announcing, no shots. It's like, feels like a scrimmage. Good battle right off the face-off. Good tie-up. Oh, and now Caitlin's going to go to the box for hooking. Oh, Picka, I mean. No, Caitlin, yeah. Woodbury with their first power play opportunity of the game. Seen the Warriors do better on penalty kill than I have on power play, so we'll see what happens here. It's going to be Picka, Hartman, Butler, McKean. Hartman wins the face-off. Back to McKean. She loses it. Now Hartman gets that loose puck. He's pressured nicely, but still gets it into the zone. Hartman having a pretty good game here tonight so far. 1 goal. Butler back to McKean. McKean to Picka. Picka plays it up. No icing.
Well, lost the whole.
Butler sends it in deep. Still penalty kill. Hartman. She's pushed against the boards. Power play with 1 minute left, 7 seconds in the period. Butler with a shorthanded chance. She had a nice shot. Goalie wasn't sure where it was, but she had the pad on it. That's going to be the end of the first. We'll be back. Yeah. Here's how. This is down here. See if it says pause or stop,
I never
and
did
then the
any.
red light. No, I know, but that's if it's a red dot, big red circle here, then it's not doing it. Here we are, back period 2. Still 59 seconds on the penalty to Caitlin. Face off, won by Hazel. Back to Kylie, over to Rhiannon. Woodbury tries to enter the zone. Eventually they do. They're on sides. Picked up by Rhiannon. Good job to prevent another opportunity. Elise clears it out. Hazel with some forecheck pressure. Does a good job. Now Woodbury brings it in. Shot. Nice shot. Big save by Scarlett. Probably only the second or third shot for Woodbury this game. I haven't seen many, but we haven't had a ton either. I mean, we probably only had 5 shots the first period. But we've definitely had possession. Bad face-off. Yeah. Switched out the centers for Woodbury. Got a little aggressive there. That shot high, way left. Now Kylie. I'm sorry, Butler out there. Now Butler and McKean, Hartman and Picka. Cross ice, picked up by Woodbury. Carried in the zone on sides. That's the one who just made a good shot. That shot, it went in. Yeah, I saw a ricochet right out in front. Low ricochet off, I don't even know who, off a Woodbury player. Went through the 5-hole and now the score's 1-1. Oh, and yeah. Okay. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Power play goal for Woodbury. 1-0 or 1-1 now. Caitlin, Picka, Hartman, Butler, McKean. Face off won by the Warriors. Picka played it to Caitlin. Now McKean plays it up. Sent back in. They call off icing. Must have hit a Warrior. Caitlin's play hits a Woodbury player. Now Caitlin back up to Picka. pick off the boards, but grabbed by Woodbury. Woodbury centering attempt, knocked down. Caitlin tried to get it up to Hartman, but intercepted. Now Woodbury with a little bit of momentum. Errant play by them, though. Picka picks up the loose puck. She tried to center it, but knocked down in front. Right to Caitlin, her shot. Rebound. Saved by Woodbury. Caitlin in there again. She plays it behind the net.
10 shots on goal.
Yeah. Oh, they are. What? 0 for Woodbury, or for us. Shot by McKean was deflected. Madison. Anderson. Butler. Woodbury coach calling for them to ice it because their players are tired and need a line change. Warriors are going to do everything they can to prevent that. Woodbury changes one player. Now puck comes out to the blue line. Held in by the Warriors. Woodbury unable to change the rest of their players. Now they finally send it down. No icing. Send it right back up. You know they're going for a change. Go, hit her. Kenzie sent it to Madison, sent it to McKenzie just off her stick and icing on the Warriors, of all things. Probably trying to give people a headache. You're mean. All right, Woodbury finally gets their 5th skater up. Anderson, Felton, Kylie, Rhiannon. Sophie wins a face-off. Madison was tied up. That shot came on Scarlett. She made the save. Now Madison tried to play it off the boards. Woodbury's figuring out our breakout, it looks like. We got to change something up. Rhiannon up to McKenzie. Comes free, grabbed by Kylie. Now Kylie still with it. Gives it to Sophie. Sophie makes the play up to Madison. Madison gets it by her player. McKenzie grabs the loose puck. She moves it up one-on-one. She shoots. Her stick was hit as she made her shot. Now played around. Sophie makes a change. Now Kylie. Kylie gets it in. Still with it. She's got Caitlin with her. Kylie with a shot. She rings it off the net. Woo! Nice shot by Kylie over the shoulder. Puts it in the net. Kylie. That was a nice shot. Puts the Warriors back up in front, 2-1. I didn't see who passed that, but was it Kenzie that passed that up to her? I don't know. Either way, check the tape later. Warriors win a little stick battle right outside their offensive zone. Now Hazel wins it at the other blue line. Elise with the puck just knocked off her stick before she could pull the trigger. Butler hits Hazel right out in front. Gets stolen off her stick. Now Butler again. Sends it back in. Woodbury intercepted that one. Comes out cleanly to McKean now. McKean leads it for Hazel. Hazel cross ice. Nobody there at the time. Woodbury moves it up. Now McKean. Gets it up to the blue line. Held in. Butler smartly throws it in the air. Hits Elise, then Caitlin, and Caitlin gets it stolen right off their stick in the blue line, at the blue line. Picka, gonna grab that puck. Gets knocked off her stick. Butler holds the zone. Bouncing puck comes out, Caitlin backed her up. Butler sends it in, off the top of the boards. Butler, oh, that'll work. Gets it to McKean, that was a smart play. McKean's shot hits a Woodbury player. stuck on the top of the boards again. Oh, Caitlin just changed. Now Anderson with the head of steam. Plays it back to Hartman. Hartman's got Picka right out in front. Went through the blue paint. Picka couldn't get to it. And now sent out of the zone. Grabbed by Butler. I think that goal of Kylie's, that was what they call bar down, wasn't it? Didn't that come off the top side?
Not, it was close.
Yeah. So Kylie and Hartman with a goal each, one in each period. Hartman in the first, Kylie in the second.
Twins.
Power play goal for Woodbury, 2-1 game. Nice play up to Hartman. Oh, big shot. That was a nice save. Hartman with her second of the game. Hartman playing on fire today. I like it. A shot, Lucy. That had some steam on it. 3-1, Warriors. Rob's taking points off the board for us. He wants to make the game a little more interesting, I guess. 8:29 remaining in the second period. Picka blocks that breakout play. Now Caitlin tried to play it back to Kylie, hit some traffic. Picka puts it right out in front. Oh. Now Caitlin with a shot. Oh, that was a nice glove save. Kind of ended up right in the goalie's glove. Now it'll be Caitlin, Feltons, Kylie Rhiannon. Caitlin wins the face-off, back to Kylie. Woodbury got to a loose puck. Kylie holds the zone. The scrum right inside the blue line eventually comes out of the zone. Kylie plays it back to Rhiannon. Rhiannon across to Madison. Madison makes a nice move. She's pressured at the half board into the boards at the corner. Now Woodbury grabs a loose puck.
No.
Yeah, do it. Oh! Hit Kylie's skates. Oh, breakaway opportunity. Nice stick. Poke check by Scarlett. Now shot on. That was a good opportunity for Woodbury. Scarlett took care of that deal. Rhiannon went down, looked like a little bit of a trip to me, but no call. Woodbury behind the net, centering pass. Madison. Now Rhiannon. Rhiannon across to Kylie, just beyond her reach. McKenzie now has it. She gets it out of the zone. It's a 2-on-1. Hits Madison. Gets it in the zone. Her shot blocked. Some Warriors change. Looks like they're all going to go. Madison still out there. Now Butler. Nice pass. Just didn't see it coming. Woodbury shoots it in. Madison's going to finish the change for the Warriors. Shot behind the net. Butler. McKean let that one go rather than stopping it in front of the net with smart play. McKean intercepts a pass. She's knocked down hard, no call. Hazel, good smart play to Elise. Elise got speed, just got through her skates. Now Anderson. Butler did a good job. Now Anderson makes a couple nice moves, gets it to Elise. Elise sends it up to Hazel, deep in the Warriors' offensive zone. Oh, nice one-time attempt by Elise. She was getting knocked down on the play. She got on it, but not enough. Now Butler, she gets it in. Elise again gets her stick knocked out of her hand. Good. Warriors change all 5.
8,000.
Woofta. You need to get that up a little bit higher. Caitlin, Picka, Hartman, Kylie Rhiannon. Good tie up at the face-off. Woodbury got to the puck first. That outlet pass was broken up by Caitlin. Held in, just barely comes out. Now Rhiannon. Backhand pass to Kylie, just beyond her reach, but she's going to get to it first. Kylie takes her player down, not a penalty down, just making a good play. Up to Hartman. Hartman breaks loose. She's got Picka with her. Shot. Oh, big save. Hartman wants the hat trick rather than the assist, I think, there. She could have made a nice pass to Picka, but instead she took the shot. Yeah. Now, puck at the near half board. Cross ice. Hartman. She smartly dumps it in deep. Warriors can finish a line change. Anderson, Madison. Madison behind the net. Sophie helps her out. Point. Yeah, point. Shoot! Somebody shoot! Oh. Shot from a tough angle. Didn't get much on it. Oh. She made the right play, just bounced off the boards. Kylie couldn't retrieve. Right back in, though. Madison with the chance. Sister's with her. Leaves it for her sister. There we go. Now Kylie with a shot. Oh, and a redirect by Sophie went just wide right. Held at the blue line. Eventually comes out. Madison. Back to Kylie. Kylie crosses the red line, sends it to Sophie. Sophie with a shot. Big save, rebound. Madison, she puts it right on. Another save. Madison still battling, looking for some room. Gets it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie centers it, comes out to the blue line. No. McKean gets it to Anderson, who sends it in. Mackenzie, Madison. Madison has Caitlin. One-timer. Oh, she didn't get much on that. Madison, Mackenzie almost finished it. Whew. It's a good pressure for the Warriors in the last 3 or 4 minutes. 3:16 remaining in the second period. We'll get fresh ice after this period's over. Sween, Sturgis, Caitlin, McKean, Butler, McKean with a shot right on. Save.
Come on. Another one right here.
Yeah. Caitlin wins the face-off, gets it back. Just too far for McKean to reach. McKean still with it. Plays it up to Hazel. Hazel brings it back up, and Elise had jumped a little bit offsides. Twelve thousand viewers. Good tie-up. Warriors get it in the zone, shot right back out, and offsides will be the call again. Puck came out of the zone. Scarlett comes far out to play it. Good choice, I think, there. Now Butler, behind the net, plays it off the boards to Hazel. Hazel off the boards to herself. That shot in was blocked by Caitlin. Now loose puck behind the net. Loose puck. Caitlin gets it to Hazel. Hazel just slowed it down enough to prevent it from going out, actually. And then she does. She gets it to Elise. Elise has got speed. Get by her player. She's knocked down on the play. Now Caitlin just outside the zone. Warriors got to get back on sides. Hazel to Elise. She looked a little bit offsides to me, but they called it clean. Shot, knocked down, covered up by the Woodbury goalie. 1:54 now remaining in the second period. Goal in the first by Hartman. First goal in the second by Kiley. Third goal by Hartman. Kiley holds it in. Picka tried to get it up to Anderson. It was intercepted. Picka still battles. Anderson there now. Eventually comes out. Kiley. Rhiannon. She plays it. Back on sides. They did that nicely. Timed it well. Hartman hustled back to make sure she was onside. Eventually Woodbury moves it up ice. Kiley steals it. Woodbury had possession for a moment but couldn't center. And there's centering chance. Gets by. Couple of nice sticks to prevent a good breakout. Anderson gets Hartman with some room. She loses the handle, but she stays with it. Eventually Woodbury gains control. Now Kiley gets it over to Picka. Caitlin. Smart play to Rhiannon. Right back up to Hartman into the zone, but intercepted right after she crossed the blue line. Woodbury couldn't get it through Rhiannon. She sends it in deep. Yeah. Out to the blue line, held in again by Rhiannon. Hartman stayed in the zone. I think that was smart play. She was there waiting for it to come back in rather than go out, and it did. Now Madison behind the net. She's tied up. Caitlin will come help her out. Oh, time runs out. 3-1 Warriors after 2. We're going to get some clean ice and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
gave Lucy's first goal, they gave credit to Sophie for that, so yes. They didn't give Lucy credit for the first goal.
Maybe we could tell them while we're here.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even playing music. That's lame. Seriously, what
Who
a
did they give it to?
Sophie and Pickup.
Want me to go there and tell them?
Tell them that they got the goal.
Unmuted. Yep. Restart it. Everything should be working. I like it. I like it when stuff works. If it looks fuzzy, you can do this, and sometimes, actually, and the other thing,
Like this, and then it breaks
yeah,
down. I
yeah,
don't know why.
because what we've noticed when you like go down here, it'll focus here and fuzzy there, and then so I don't know.
Best we can do.
So Caitlin, Elise, Sturgis, Butler, McKean. McKean holds the line. Woodbury sends it out. Blocked by Hazel, and it ended up getting by her. Now Butler. Period 3 underway. 3-1 Warriors. Woodbury trying to get something going here to start the third. Caitlin steals it. She gets it knocked off her stick. Now Hazel. A little coast action there. Coast to coast. Oh, jeez. Sween's knocked down hard. Now McKean. Plays it over to Sween. Now Woodbury in the corner. Woodbury with a little one-timer, didn't get much on it. Saved by Scarlett. Rebound. Sent down ice by Sween. Probably a good play. Warriors will change.
It's fixed. Hartman. It's fixed.
What's fixed?
No, it's a big deal.
Shots on goal?
No, they got the goals wrong for Lucy.
Oh,
That's right.
nice shot by Woodbury, covered up by Scarlett. They are showing shots on net now, 20 for the Warriors, 5 for Woodbury. We're not sure how accurate it is, but it's closer than I would have guessed, probably. I don't think Woodbury has a whole lot more than 5. Face off. Grabbed by Kylie. Now sent to Madison. Madison still behind the net. Skates away with it. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Now gets it up to Picca. Back to Madison. Behind the net, Rhiannon. Gets it back over to Madison. Rhiannon's going to skate it around the net. Falls down on the play a little bit. Still has control. Finally gets it up to Lucy. Couldn't get it out. Comes right to Kylie in front of the net. Kylie moves it up. She sends it in deep. I didn't recognize Kylie at first. Her braid came out. She got flowing ponytail back there now. Centering pass by Hartman. Now Kylie with a one-timer rip. Oh, and that puck almost got through. Madison sends it back to Rhiannon, her shot. Now Caitlin comes on. Rhiannon, Caitlin fanned on that pass, eventually got back to it and gets it over to Picka. Picka hits Hartman, who gets it in deep. Now Picka's going to change. Butler comes in, holds the zone nicely. Anderson out there with her. Eventually played up by Woodbury. Sent to the near side by McKean. Woodbury gets it in. McKean again. Now Anderson in the battle. She gets it out to Mackenzie. Just knocked off her stick as she crossed the line. Woodbury sends it back up. Now at the near half board. Back to the blue line. Nice shot in by Woodbury. Stick to the side by Scarlett. Good job by Butler to tie up her player. Now Caitlin behind the net. Nobody there. Caitlin plays it out to the blue line, knocked out of the zone by Sophie, and Mackenzie skates it down. She runs into traffic. Now Sophie brings it into the zone. Leaves it for Madison. Mackenzie, they're both out there now. Madison on the far side. Comes across the blue line. That nice pass comes across to Sturgis. She's got a breakaway. Boom! Oh, and the rebound chance. Oh my gosh. Madison almost had the rebound. Break it, carried into the Warriors zone. McKean plays it around. Gets it over to Hazel. Hazel had a nice chance there, just a good save by... Oh, now Elise with a breakaway chance. She makes a shot. Glove save by Woodbury goalie. Now Caitlin, Picka, Hartman, Kylie, Rhiannon. Caitlin wins the face-off, back to Rhiannon. Lost the handle briefly, but held it in. Shoots it right on net. Covered up by Woodbury goalie. Caitlin, back to Rhiannon again. Her shot hits a Woodbury player right out in front. Yeah. Kylie defending, got a stick on it. Rhiannon got back and helped out. Nothing doing there for Woodbury. Now Pickett runs into her player. Pickett in a battle on the boards. Hartman comes in. She takes it out. Hartman, Caitlin. Hartman, not sure what happened there. I don't think she intended to just dump it in like that, but grabbed by Pickett. Plays it back to Kylie. Kylie hits Hartman, bounce off her stick. Now Picka, Madison. Madison skates around the player, she shoots. Save, rebound, grabbed by Hartman. Had a chance for the hat trick there. Sophie out in front, oh my gosh. Not sure how that one didn't go in, but Hartman with a great one-timer just fluttered over the goalie and missed the net, unfortunately, for her hat trick. Woodbury gets it out of the zone. Kylie picks it up. Plays it up to Anderson. Anderson. She's got Mackenzie with her. Off the boards to Mackenzie. Just out of her reach, but no icing. Oh, come on. That should have been blown off. They're going to call it icing on the Warriors. I agree. Caitlin, Hazel, Elise, Butler, McKean. Face off, controlled by the Warriors. Eventually Woodbury got a stick on it, centered it. Now out to the blue line. That shot blocked by Caitlin. Centering pass blocked by McKean. That came off the side of the net. Woodbury controlled, now McKean. Caitlin. Caitlin's got Hazel. She got a stick on it. It's gonna go all the way down, no icing. Hazel still battling. Puck comes out to Butler, she scoots over. Now McKean, her shot, blocked out in front. Caitlin, Hazel. Hazel's pushed into the boards. He's gonna come away with it. Eventually Hazel. Now Caitlin. Now Woodbury. Off the boards to Butler. She holds it in, backhands it in deep. Comes right back to her. She shoots it right back in. 7.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Woodbury moves it up ice. Lost it off the end of her stick. Now Madison. Knocked off her stick before she could enter the zone. Gets back on it. Now Pekka comes in and helps. McKean up to Pekka. She dumps it in. Hartman and Madison. Now Butler goes in. Madison. Eventually comes out of the zone. Pekka pesters her player. Oh, they're going to call Pekka for that? Are you kidding me? She's the one that ran into Pekka. That was a bad call. Pekka was ahead of her, had the puck, and the other girl ran into the back of Pekka. And they call Pekka for checking. Referee's explaining it to Coach Wilkie. I'm not sure she agrees with it.
He knows he made a mistake.
Yep. Had to explain himself. That means something was wrong. All right, well, anyways, penalty kill is going to be Kylie, Rhiannon, Caitlin, Hartman. Rhiannon still with it. Plays it off the boards. Gets out of the zone. Woodbury's got to get back on sides. Hartman pressures her player to make a bad pass. Now Rhiannon to the far side. Across to Kylie. Kylie off the boards to herself. She gets by a couple players. Warriors are just kind of floating into the zone right now. Kylie's still there. She's hammered down. That's going to even things back up. Woodbury takes the penalty. That's one way to penalty kill. Minute 25 remaining on the penalty to Pekka. 6:06 in the period, still 3-1 Warriors. Hartman, Caitlin, Kylie, Rhiannon. Face off controlled by Woodbury. Played up and out of the zone. Rhiannon. It's Caitlin. It's a 4-on-4. A lot of ice out there. Rhiannon to Kylie. Kylie gets it to Caitlin, but back to by Woodbury. Now sent in. Eventually carried out. Rhiannon back to Kylie. Kylie carries it up to Caitlin. Caitlin, she's tripped up, and we're going to get another call on Woodbury. It's going to be a 4-on-3. Kylie draws a penalty. Caitlin draws a penalty. We will get some 5-on-3 time here at the end of the penalty to Pekka, as long as we don't score on this first penalty power play. So 4-on-3 for the next 50 seconds or so. Who's going to get the goal? Somebody's got to get one right here. Doesn't get better than this. Let's go. I guess it does. Sophie, back to McKean. McKean shot, knocked down in front. Sophie had a rebound chance, couldn't get enough on it. Now Woodbury moves it up ice. They're going to dump it down, icing on Woodbury. Anderson, McKenzie. Anderson controls the face-off. Oh, Woodbury stole it from her. Held by McKean, just barely. Now Anderson. Anderson plays it to the near board. McKenzie's going to get there. Back to Butler. Her shot hits a Woodbury player and deflects into the corner. Now McKean holds it in. Anderson, McKean. Anderson was there to back up McKean. Shot comes right out in front, knocked down by Woodbury. Emma. Picka, right out of the box. Now we got Sween. Now 5-on-3 for the next 26 seconds. Oh, man. Madison centers it. Held in by Butler. Butler sends it to Hazel, whose shot went just wide. Now Sween. Shot by Sween. Glove save by Woodbury. 2 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. And then we'll have 35 seconds of 5-on-4. Rob's new favorite word. Madison on the face-off. She's got Hazel and Elise with her. Madison behind the net. Loses the handle, but gets back to it. Comes out to Rhiannon. Her shot, one-timer. Oh, Hazel may have deflected a shot on. Oh, Rhiannon shot. Uh-oh. Breakaway chance. Kylie gets there to take a little bit of pressure. Elise comes back and knocks it to the side. Rhiannon slid into the net, knocked it off its moorings. Good defensive action to prevent a good chance for Woodbury. No, Picka, Hartman, Caitlin, Kylie Rhiannon. Face off, comes out of the zone. Woodbury's got to get back. 6 seconds now remaining on the power play. Rhiannon to Kylie. Kylie backhands it to Picka. She's hammered. Now in the corner. Back to 5-on-5. 3:22 remaining in the period. Rhiannon gets it over to Hartman off the end of her stick. Now Rhiannon fanned out a little bit, but does get it up to Hartman, but it's held in. Rhiannon to Kylie. She tried to get it to Picka. It was just a little bit beyond her reach. We're going to have icing on the Warriors. Caitlin, Hartman, Picka, Butler, McKean. Face off, won there by Woodbury. McKean runs into some traffic as she tried to carry it out. Picka gets it out of the zone nicely. Good opportunity for Woodbury, but she lost the handle. A little pressure from Picka probably helped. Oh. Back to the point. Shot way wide right. Now out of the corner. McKean plays it. Held in by Woodbury. Butler takes her player out of the play. She stays with it. Eventually comes loose. Picka shoots it out of the zone right back in off a Woodbury player and offsides on Woodbury. Right, we need another goal. Oh, their net's empty. Ooh. Empty net for Woodbury. We need to put Hartman out there so she can get a little hat trick. Face off one, shot up by Butler. McKenzie got a stick on it, bouncing puck. McKean plays it up across the center line. Now played to the near boards. 6-on-5 for Woodbury, empty net. Butler turns with it, gets it to McKenzie. Loses it, now it's in the behind the net. Woodbury trying to gain control. They do, centering pass, broken up by too much action going on right in front and loose puck. Shot, glove saved by Scarlett. It's going to be Kylie, Rhiannon, Hazel, Elise, Caitlin. .126 remaining in the third period. Woodbury had 7 skaters out there. Can't do that. Face off won by Caitlin. Back to Rhiannon. Woodbury sends it around the boards. Warriors having a tough time getting out of the zone. Eventually Hazel gets a stick on it. Held in nicely by Woodbury. Now Caitlin. That's the coach told her to keep it down there too. Keep possession in our own zone. I just saw that. I'd say get it out, but I think she said if you have possession, maintain it. Hazel gets it up and out. Woodbury gets back to it to prevent a empty net shot. Carried in by Woodbury. Really nice move. Rebound chance goes just wide. Now that's centering chance. Rhiannon plays it all the way down ice. She was hoping for empty net, but instead it's going to be icing. Hartman out there now. She's got a chance for a hat trick if she can get a clean shot. Madison, Hartman, Picka, Butler, McKean. Madison behind the net, 20 seconds now. Get it to Hartman, let her get her hat trick. That shot blocked down, deflected over the net. That had a pretty good chance. Picka gets Hartman, there's her chance, shoot! Oh, just wide, it had enough time too. 2.6 seconds remaining. It's going to be hard to get that empty netter now with 2 seconds remaining. I don't think the puck can get down there fast enough.
Close. She had a chance.
Yeah. Now Madison on the face-off. Gets it to Hartman. She shoots. Oh! Wouldn't have counted. Buzzer went before it got to the net, but it was close. Warriors win 3-1. Game 2 of the winter warm-up. We'll be back 7:30 tonight for Game 3 against Fargo Freeze. Be another good game. It's going to be a good battle, I think. I think Fargo's 1-1 in the tournament, but we'll talk to you about it later.